Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and those who are neither, wherever you are in the world. I'm Ramblin' Rusty Elm, and you're watching Ramblin' with Rusty, Starfield Edition. Last time on Ramblin' with Rusty, we spent the day running around Aquila City here and taking care of a bunch of odds and ends type missions. And today we're going to continue doing that, finish off the last couple of missions here from Aquila, and then move on to possibly finish off a couple more missions that have popped up in Saul and on Jemison. But we'll see about that once we get done with the ones around here. So, without further ado, let's get her going. Let's get her on. What's this? Meet up with Marina Axelrod. And we're off. Oh. Let's see, then.
We're gonna tear that ship apart! Grab shot! Not like we're running anyway! Thanks for the assist. You're welcome to board.
Okay, let's,
Oh, if fighting the fleet doesn't get the juices flowing, you're doing it wrong.
Okay.
It's supposed to be safe around here, but Cheyenne has always been just a giant bastard to me. Unless you're a native. In which case, oh my god, I love what you've done with the place.
So you enjoy fighting pirates?
Not one bit. I enjoy surviving fighting pirates. Big difference.
Ah. Isn't that the truth?
I swear, every time I come through here, something goes to shit. But it always calls me back. Take now. I'm just supposed to be doing some deliveries, and whammo! Pirates! Cheyenne's going to get me one of these days. Ha! I knew it! I knew it! Damon should have told me. Her and Marco are so damn proud. I'd love to help them out. Might be I've got a checkered history with the fine city of Aquila. If you clear up any lingering hard feelings, then I could resume doing business there. I'd set up Stick Up His Ass Marco as my official importer. Then wins all around. I used to do cargo hauls for the mayor, and he got really upset that I might have been carrying more than I ought to. We had some words, maybe one fat lip, not mine, and now I'm persona non grata. Well, two paths I see. The trade authorities got a fixer named Tom Starrett. He might be able to facilitate things. Or Mayor Cartwright. God, that windbag. Well, if he'd take a sorry, that would work. Fat chance. Either way, I expect credits will be on the line. On the back end, I could afford to give you a taste of the action. Not sure it'll cover the fees.
I'll go
You're
talk to the
brave.
mayor.
I mean, obviously, with all the pew-pew out there. Marco doesn't deserve you. But Simone, she's one of the good ones. You square things away. Just let Marco know.
All right. We'll go talk to the mayor. We'll see if we can't get her some forgiveness on the line.
Esther are sometimes spotted by the farms. That's why we only roll on.
Okay. Let's see. Down there. That would be the fixer.
I hope Aquila is treating you nicely.
Milena Axelrod? I wished I'd never heard that name again. She's a menace. She punched me in the face. Can you imagine? Why would you want to let her back here?
Yes, I can.
What? Oh, that's terrible. Listen, I feel for the Jansons. If it was just the fisticuffs, I could look the other way. But we caught her smuggling red-handed. She's been blacklisted for good reason. But, legally, if you pay off a bounty, I can't stop her from coming back. But we'll be watching her.
Yeah, I do need to
I'd
try
like to think that, but
see if we can get this up just a little bit.
yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I remember now. I hear you. Maybe we can work something out.
Well, I'm hoping so.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. I'm still willing to talk. This really is against my better judgment, but fine. She can come back. I need a drink.
Well, and I didn't have to spend the 5,000 gold credits to get her access again.
Every time I feel queasy asking for help, I remember Liv. It's all for her. Milena contacted me. She's making me her official importer. I'm not sure how much it pays, but I'll take it. You have no idea what you've done.
Oh. Yeah, just be careful. She's been caught smoking.
I figured it might be something like that. I'll make sure to keep my distance from any of that. I can't wait to tell Simone. This is the first ray of sunshine we've seen in years.
That's good. Glad I could help out. Let's see. The Yellow House.
Might not be glamorous, but farming's honest
My
work.
husband and I work hard to feed Aquila City. You might have had a meal with produce we farmed.
You want? Every credit counts. Your donation, this means a great deal to me and the community. Keep it up and we'll have to name something after you.
Yeah, well, whatever. That's not why I'm doing it. So, let's see. What do they got us speak with Luther? I don't remember. Oh, Luther is in Homestead. L. So, We are down to the Great Laredo Caper.
Yeah, the Thresher's
Let's
programming
go
has a blade
find
shaft
little
that
Miss
tore right through
Wilk.
a couple of fields.
I'm Annie Wilcox. You're new in town, aren't you? That means I'm going to keep my eye on you.
Annie, I work for your mama.
Nice try. But when I don't want to be seen, I'm like an Ashta in the night. Is it? Or are you just saying that? See, I work for the Freestar Rangers. I'm the first ever Ranger Surveillance Assistant. And that's not some dumb made-up title. Ranger Emma Wilcox gave it to me. So it's official.
They need some better dialogue options in here. Especially, you know, I'm a ranger. I've already completed that quest line. I know her mama. I work for her mama.
I'm the best Ranger Surveillance Assistant that ever lived. Someday, I'll teach other kids the tricks of the trade. Gotta prepare the next generation, because I won't be here forever. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna be a law-abiding citizen? Or are you gonna be on my list?
Well, I think you're going to have to be on my list.
I had a feeling you'd say that. It's that look in your eye that says, I don't care about the law. Well, if I was you, I'd watch my step around here. Because this Aquila City is under the protection of the Freestar Rangers.
Yeah.
Ain't no lawbreaker who can get away from them. Once the Rangers are after you, you're as good as got. Don't say you ain't been warned. Aquila City is just crawling with crime. It's everywhere. And it's up to us Rangers to do something about it.
And Ranger Surveillance Assistant.
Someone's stealing guns and stuff from Laredo Arms.
And none of the adults believe us.
So we're hoping, you know, you can help us break it all open.
Yeah.
Emily was right about you. I was doing my ranger patrol one night, and there was a suspicious character casing Laredo Arms. I watched him as long as I could, but I had to rush home for bedtime. First thing in the morning, I came back and interrogated Justin Sneed, and he said they were tracking down an inventory discrepancy. I told him about the suspicious stranger, but Mr. Sneed didn't believe
me. Well, let's see.
I've checked back regularly with Mr. Sneed. Well, up until he told me I'm trespassing. And he said their new inventory system keeps, hiccuping. But it's no hiccup. It's robbery. This case was too big for just one ranger, so I deputized Emily.
I'm an Assistant Ranger Surveillance Assistant.
Or, something like that. And we found out that the thief breaks in most nights, but like, really late. He's got his own key card. We just need to catch him. Security will believe you. Emily caught him opening the side door one night. That's when we knew for sure we have an actual criminal here.
Yeah, not necessarily, but I'll see what I can do.
You're doing Aquila City a big service. Best I figure he's there around midnight. You need to wait for him to exit Laredo, then catch him red-handed. We need to bring him to justice.
Well, let's see what time it is. It is currently 23:12 local time, which means we are just at the right time.
Keep it moving.
I'm so screwed. What? Shit. Yeah? Thief? I mean, no. Yes? Oh, God. Oh, God, no. Security.
Everyone, don't move. Don't anybody move. Let's see. If it ain't the hero of Galbank. And who do we have here? Looks like you're carrying a lot of weapons for a nighttime stroll.
Hell, I give up.
Smart move. I got a tip something was going down tonight. Was little Annie actually right about all this? Who would have thunk it, right? I got it from here. Aquila City owes you again. And, thank Annie for me. Dear God, she's never gonna let us hear the end of this.
Alarms. Although I think Mr. Schneed was involved with that shit.
Well, hey there.
Excuse me.
Did you catch the thief? Tell me it worked.
Annie, what are you doing up? It's way past your bedtime.
Mom, I have to know.
Involved in a shootout.
You got him right, right?
Damn, Diego. How do you do it?
Do what? Kill? The stories about you, they ain't all.
I told her over and over, be there at midnight. And see, I was right.
Annie L. Wilcox, what did you do?
I told you about it. You know the Laredo robberies? Well, we caught the thief.
Wait, so that's real?
Of course, Mom. I told you.
She's telling the truth. You're not pulling my leg, right?
Why is it
Annie's
so
been
hard to
giving me
believe?
reports on her patrols for years. This is the first time anything, well, real may have come of it.
Crazy as it sounds, she's not
I
lying.
can't believe it. Annie, we'll talk more about this later. But I'm proud of you. But you've got to be careful.
Yes, Mom. I'm going to be the best Ranger surveillance assistant ever.
Thank you for helping my girl and anything else involved. Take this. Lord preserve me.
Aquila City is safe because of my mom and me. Oh, and the other Rangers.
And the other.
The folk in the stretch. I try and get...
Okay, let's pick these up. Just more of the same.
a credit or two to the Low House when I'm able.
And let's see, we finished off the last two missions here in Aquila. So...
Problem?
let's stop and pick up these missions before we head out too. Sorry about that, ma'am. Let's see, mission board. Distributors, yeah, yes. Pirate rover on docks. Supply lead. Supply reactive gauges. Yeah, every time I've tried these types of missions, it breaks the game, so I'm not going to do it.
Hi, how you doing?
Annie, hey, what can I do
Okay,
I'm gonna
no problem.
change ships here. We're not really doing any rangering or mantising.
The people here live a simple life. Try not to complicate it.
Welcome to New Homestead.
I remember Joyce is up here.
I love this moon and its people. Oh, hello there. Are you here about the brownouts?
Actually, yes. I came to talk about the brownouts. But no.
You have no idea. I'm stuck up here overseeing the whole system, and we don't currently have anyone available to go out there and take care of the problem.
Maybe there's something I can do to
Actually,
help.
that's not a bad idea. I'm a little new to the job, and I'll admit I'm struggling a little bit. I could use some help. I could use someone who's handy with a laser cutter to break up the ice that's formed on some of the power system machinery out there. That should clear up the shorts we've been experiencing and stop the brownouts. Does that sound like something you can do?
Sure, no problem. As a former miner, I know my way
Thank
around
you.
one.
I guess I'm lucky you showed up then. Just be careful not to hurt yourself or the equipment. I'll continue to monitor things from here.
Okay, Joyce, no problem. Let's see.
Careful. There are some dangerous areas around here that are not part of any.
So, we were on our way here to talk to this
I
dude.
still can't believe people actually live like
Hello there. Well, sadly, we're out of the special sauce. I know. But everything else is still that great chunks food you know and love. So, what can I do for you?
Well, running out of sauce. That sounds like a problem. But yeah. New Homestead's got authentic.
Well, people gotta eat, you know. But seriously, I think we're just starting to get with the times a little. And I can't think of a better restaurant than Chunks to usher that in. I think corporate just saw New Homestead as an untapped market. Yeah, the locals may not eat it, but the tourists love having a taste of home. If
Well,
I'm completely honest,
out of the
it
sauce.
is. And people are always saying how this Chunks can't compare to the real deal. And I just know it's because we never had that mouth-watering sauce. I've been in contact with some of the other restaurants out there, and they'll give me some, but they say they can't afford to send it, and I don't have a ship, so what am I to do?
Yeah. Well, is there a
For
reason
real?
Chunks
Good
doesn't
question.
send it?
Now, they haven't said, but I think it has something to do with them prioritizing other chunks over mine. I guess it's made at a different facility than our other food, and they don't even want to pay the shipping cost to ship from another store to ours. Yeah, sometimes I get lucky and a cargo hauler passes through with a route that takes them near other chunks and back again, but there's no guarantee. You bet it is.
Important.
You may not hear people talk about it, but trust me, it's the secret ingredient. It's like the glue that holds it all together. I mean, not literally. I'm not saying it's glue or that our food falls apart. It's delightful. Tangy, savory, it's a little sweet, but not too sweet. And I've noticed that once people... You bet it is.
Yeah.
You may not hear people talk. I mean, not literally. I'm not saying. And I've noticed that once people find out we don't have it, sometimes they don't return. It's the reason business isn't as good as other chunks.
Well, if you just need somebody to get out,
For
I
real?
can do that.
You do that. You're not pulling my leg.
No, Mr. Junkie, I am not pulling your leg.
Oh, yeah, right. I actually just got a message back from another Chunks before you got here, and they got a case ready to go for me. Just tell them you're there to pick it up for me, and it should be good to go. Thanks.
All right.
Boy, am I glad they have a Chunks here.
To lay eyes on the earth. Just one.
We'll go down here and talk to the lady.
You wouldn't believe how many off-worlders think hiking the surface of Titan is all fun and games. But a lot of thrill seekers end up in my office. Great! Another tourist. Let me guess. You slipped on the ice and need a doctor to wrap your sprained ankle?
No. Yeah.
They do, but they're also a terrible burden for a small colony doctor like myself. I have enough trouble treating our own people with the time and resources I have. Maybe. I'm sorry if it sounded harsh. I'm just frustrated. However, I think if you walked a mile in my shoes, you'd probably feel the same. Anyway,
Yeah, if I had that
what
big
can I
of a
do for you?
problem, I'd probably find a different career.
I don't. They make a mockery of New Homestead culture. And on top of it, they're reckless. It's like I said before, I feel like I'm treating them more often than our own people.
Yeah, people who grew up in this type of environment know what to watch out for.
Actually, maybe there is. I have an idea that may be best suited for someone relatively unknown instead of myself. I've got a mountain of work and a reputation to maintain. So I bought a realistic monster costume. The plan was to wear it, scare tourists away, and start a rumor about terrible creatures living on Titan. I figure that once word gets around, tourism will take enough of a dive to give me some relief.
That just
That's
sounds
the spirit.
fun.
To be honest, I'm not sure it'll work either, but I feel like there's no harm in trying. Here's the costume. I think this will work best on the surface, so just find a group and run up to them, acting like a convincing alien monster.
Yeah.
With any luck, they'll run screaming and book the next flight out of here.
Okay.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call that an episode. I'm Ramblin' Rusty Elm. Have a good night, and don't forget to stop and smell the roses.